Hey there, great to see you. I'm WTOL 11 Chief Meteorologist Chris Vickers, and we're going to be feeling some changes that are going to be working into the area, and it means much colder weather that's going to be unfolding. Let's take a peek towards your Friday. Upper 30s will be expected. Now, we will have a chance of some scattered snow showers. That is going to favor the mid to late afternoon hours, and if we do get a peek of sun, it would be likely early in the afternoon. A couple flurries are going to be possible Saturday. May not even make it above freezing for the start of the weekend, and we'll stay right around that freezing mark with that colder feel. Still looking at mainly dry weather as we get into the end of the weekend, Sunday, and early next week for Monday. I do want to give you the first look on an alert day that we've issued. Now, this is going to be for next Friday leading up to our Christmas weekend. And we're looking at a pattern that's going to be favorable, not only for bitter cold weather to return, but some snow chances are going to be possible. Now, this far out, we're still over a week away. We can recognize the pattern that it's going to be likely for not only cold and wintry weather. Too early to talk any details about snow accumulations and timing. But be advised, our alert day is out there, and you'll see it in my 10-day forecast coming up in just a few moments. And we do have rain that is exiting to the east. We have heavier snow that is occurring. Speaking of wintry weather, they are still getting pummeled with heavy snow across Iowa, Minnesota, and even parts of the Dakotas. And we can take a look toward the more potent side of this storm system, where another severe threat is ongoing today. This is going to be now the third straight day where the risk of severe storms is going to be possible now across the panhandle of Florida. In fact, really strong storms making their way from Daytona Beach through Tampa and into central Florida. The colder end of the system, you got it. They're talking wintry weather and snow. Still parts of South Dakota and Nebraska under a blizzard warning, where winds are whipping snow around, and they are still looking at snow accumulations. As that snow begins to taper off, we're going to give you a look up toward North Dakota, and doesn't that look like a wintry setting, where they've now been buried as that winter storm now makes its way off to the east. Now, for us, I do expect it is going to be turning colder, and let's look ahead in our hour-by-hour forecast. We've got mainly cloudy skies. There are going to be a few occasional peaks of sun through the course of the afternoon, so we'll call a mostly cloudy end to our Thursday. A few lingering showers going to be possible as that colder air begins to push into the area. That is going to be late afternoon toward the evening, and those showers then will come to an end after dark. Could be cold enough tonight that a few flurries that will drift across the area. Nothing that's expected to accumulate, and there's our better chance of a few peaks of sun first thing Friday before more clouds will roll into the area. Thicker clouds by lunchtime, more clouds into the afternoon, and look at this, some scattered snow showers that are going to be possible late Friday afternoon and into Friday evening. Can you believe it, though? So far this month of December, it has been extremely mild. 3.6 degrees above average. That is through the first 2 weeks of the month of December. But when we notice a major pattern shift, we do notice it, and we expect that we're going to be flipping that around, turning much colder, and it will be arriving this weekend, more of a winter-like chill that is going to spill into next week. So what is that 8 to 14-day outlook? This is going to focus right around your Christmas forecast. And we're looking at a very high likelihood of colder than average weather. In fact, some of our weather maps are indicating it may be very cold into Christmas weekend. Now, with the colder air, that's one of the ingredients we would need to elevate that chance of a white Christmas. Now, the next map that we're going to show you, we're going to look way aloft in the jet stream. That's high up into the atmosphere for the potential of storm energy. Now, here's some of those higher winds aloft in the jet stream. These are remnants from that storm system that we just talked about, snow up into the northern plains. Early next week, things look fairly quiet across our jet stream pattern. So we're looking toward, let's say the middle of next week, right around December 21st. Now, the storm system, we've got our eye on it. We've issued that alert day. Watch the energy come across the Pacific Northwest. That energy dives into the central section of the country. And when we see an atmospheric pattern like this, a more active storm track in the days leading up to Christmas, that is why we've had that confidence just enough to say we've got some snowfall that's going to be possible late next week. Far too early to talk accumulations or even exactly where that storm is going to be going, but it's going to be in the neighborhood of December 22nd to December 23rd. At this point, we're just going to say possible that we get snowfall. Now, for some that are looking for that white Christmas potential, we continue to trend that up. We've now elevated that to a 70% chance that we at least have some accumulating snow on the ground by Christmas morning, and that is nearly double our historical average, which is right around 35 to 40%. So we're saying yes, there is a chance this year, higher likelihood of a white Christmas. Let's take a peek towards your Friday. We'll get a few peaks of sun in the morning through mid-morning. Clouds are going to win out by noon. I expect it's going to be a cloudy sky, and those thicker clouds through the afternoon, and a few scattered isolated snow showers will be possible through the afternoon as we go into Friday afternoon and Friday evening. One other thing that you're probably noticing, or you will begin to notice, we're now officially into the time where we start to get later sunsets. We have now seen the earliest sunset, which is 5:03, and the next couple nights it's going to be 5:04, and continuing to gain daylight in the evenings by the end of December. 5:13 will be our sunset time, so you'll start to notice a little daylight out there in the evenings will begin to increase. For your Thursday, we did have temperatures early in the mid to upper 40s, a few isolated showers possible late in the day, a couple scattered snow showers into Friday. Upper 30s going to be expected for Friday. Nothing that's going to accumulate, a few additional flurries Saturday. There's that first trend toward cooler weather. Saturday and Sunday, right around the lower 30s. Those low 30s stick around into early next week. And as I showed you with the jet stream, things are fairly quiet. Monday, Tuesday, and into Wednesday will be pretty seasonal, right around the mid-30s. And then our storm system that may impact the area, we're looking toward Thursday, Friday, perhaps into Saturday of next week. Now, we have highlighted Friday as an alert day. We're just giving you the early preparation that there's a potential storm system out there that not only is going to drive colder air into the region, low 20s for highs, but increasing chances of snow that could come in as early as mid to late Thursday afternoon and evening and continue into Friday and linger through Saturday. What is very certain is very cold air is likely to follow that system, and that overall 10-day trend is going to show colder than average weather is going to be taking place, especially the middle and end of December. We'll keep you up to date with that WTOL 11 weather forecast. We appreciate you checking out this deep dive into what is going to be unfolding for the next 10 days. And we'll always see you live on WTOL 11 with the latest. Have a great day.